Yusuf Joseph from John the Hut Dweller. As you know, I like making comparisons to show how ridiculous things are. Uh, if a person were to come up and to say Judaism is a wicked religion, it's terrible. It uh, causes great harm and division, and it's racist. That person would be labeled an anti-Semite. Although they'd be labeled an anti-Semite by many. Now, if a person says, "I hate the Catholic Church. The Pope is wicked and evil. Catholic Church should be gone," uh, are they anti-Latino? Now you would think, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, Semites are at least 1/3 of the population of the earth. Even if you take a very conservative view of what a Semite is, that would include all Arabs, every Arab, everywhere. And Judaism makes up a extremely small fraction of Semites. That would be, I don't know, even if, let's say it's 20%, which it's definitely not, because they're, of people who are practicing Jews. I'm not talking about the people who are Jews. Even if you say Semites, all Jews are Semites and they're the only Semites, not all Jews are religious. Uh, but if we look at how many Latino people there are, and the percentage of them that would say, yes, I am a Roman Catholic, I believe in Catholicism, well, that's probably at the lowest 80%. It's more correct to call somebody who bashes the Catholic Church anti-Latino or anti-Filipino or anti-Italian or anti-Irish than it is to say somebody who says, I think Judaism should be erased from the memory of mankind, calling them an anti-Semite. Because as we see, probably about, I'll be even generous, or I'll be very conservative, probably about 50% of Jews people who identify themselves as Jews do not believe in God. But if we use the term Semite, we have to expand it over beyond the Jews to the Arabs. Most of the Arabs are Muslims or Christians. So how in the world can that be anti-Semitic? I mean, you'd have to make the two. Because being a Jew is not to be a Semite. Being a Semite is not to be a Jew. There are people who convert to Judaism. They are not Semites. There are whole communities in Europe who have no Semitic blood in them whatsoever. They have blonde hair and blue eyes. Just because of the fact that your grandfather, a grandfather 200 generations separated from you, was a Semite, you get to be called a Semite. I am Latino, uh, Irish, and Arab. Now, many people look at me and say, who have known me, uh, say, "Oh, of course, you look Latino. Absolutely, you wouldn't be anything else. We know your family. We know what they look like. You look like them. They're Latino." Other people say, went to my church, or even before that to the masjid. "Oh, of course, you're an Arab. You totally look Arab." Many people I just went to school with, "Oh, you're white." Well, I'm white, and there's gonna be white. There are white Hispanics. I would say that most Arabs are white, and that if you saw them and didn't know they were Arab, or people who didn't have an accent, you would think they were white, because they're Aryans. Uh, Now, I don't go around crying about all these things. I I could not care less about it. It doesn't matter at all. I love the my past. I love what genetics are in me. I'm happy for it. I take pride in a lot of it. I don't know if pride's the right word, but you know, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I look back on my ancestors and it's a great job, good. And it's kind of funny because if I mention I'm Latino or Arab, people go, "Oh yeah, I can see it now." BS. If I said I'm Chinese, people say, "Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it in the eyes." Um, but I don't go around making a point of being Arab or Latino or Irish for all that matter. So you get the flag of Illinois right behind me. Uh, so I think it is just beyond ridiculous for somebody who may not have any Semitic blood, at least not for generations and generations and generations. They've been bred in with white people. I use the word white people, it's a useless word, with Nordic people. And they get to still retain the word Semite. I'm a Semite. They're not. Arabs are Semites. And just because somebody hates Judaism doesn't make them an anti-Semite. I would even go further to say if somebody hates Jews, it doesn't make them an anti-Semite because they're only one branch of Semitic people. I am not one person who hates Jews. I love them all. They are people, even though many of them are misguided. Not all. Actually, next video I'll talk about what is a Jew. It's a very, very strange question, and it really doesn't have an answer, but I'll go into that in my next video.